Everton Football Club has been sold to a US private equity firm in a deal reportedly worth more than £550 million. Our sports correspondent Rob Harris has more on this. And Rob, just tell us a little bit about this buyer and also the seller, because a few years back it was meant to be the saviour when they came in with deep pockets to invest in Everton, but it hasn't really played out that way.
Yes, Everton, one of those clubs that had success decades ago, but has struggled in the sort of modern era of owners from nation states and billionaires. And yes, Farhad Moshiri had pumped in hundreds of millions of pounds into buying new players for the club, but they are still a club that were flirting with relegation, coming so close to dropping out of the Premier League, and how costly that would have been last season if they had done so. And there will be scrutiny over the new ownership, because Everton fans have certainly been holding Farhad Moshiri to account in recent months. There were heavy protests last season at matches, so much so the directors couldn't attend Goodison Park. And it's Goodison Park where Everton are preparing to leave with a new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock. The question will be, will 777, this new investment group, have the finances not only to be able to sustain the funding of that new stadium, but also to turn the club's fortunes around? They are run by co-owners Josh Wander and Steve Pascoe, and they have experience running clubs in Brazil, in Italy, Germany, Belgium, France, Spain and Australia. So they certainly have that experience around the world. But this is a takeover that's yet to be approved. It will have to be go through the regulatory authorities, and particularly from the Financial Conduct Authority. They will have to approve this takeover, which Everton say is expected to happen in the fourth quarter of 2023. And some questions have been raised over the ownership and certainly just what sort of characters they are. And against the backdrop of all of this, Everton are still subject to a Premier League investigation over whether they breach financial rules over a period, which could be costly. Just one of those latest Premier League investigations into clubs. But certainly for Everton fans, they will be hoping that this new ownership can revive their fortunes.
Albeit Arsenal fans will be hoping the bounce doesn't happen until next weekend, at least, but we shall see.